Hi everyone, this is my haul from the SF Orchid in the Park event for 2025. I bought four plants. The fourth one is actually a Dendrobium moniliforme, and I'll show that in a separate video. So I basically went to that event and only went to Seed and Gay. I think that's how you say their company name. It's run by Satomi, and sometimes her brother is at the event as well. So I went there with the intent of buying a Kibana, which is a yellow blooming Neo, but I noticed that the Kibana had a lot of red markings on the leaves, which indicates it might get a lot of light and I might require more light to bloom that particular Neo. So I kind of took a step back and I looked at the plant next to it, which was Hisui. Hisui is a green blooming Neo, and the difference was that they had the original Hisui and then the I guess normal Hisui. So I bought the original Hisui and it has, as you can see there, a small spike with at least two buds forming. And I think the original Hisui is actually larger, a larger plant and also a larger bloomer compared to the seed grown Neos that you see today. So I think this might be a division from I guess the original Hisui. I don't really know what that means, but shape and size, it does look different compared to the other ones. The next one is Fuyu or Fuyo. I don't know how to say it. It is a kind of looks like a Tamakango, but the flowers will be white with a pink blush. And I kind of went into this sudden craze because this weekend was the last time I could buy orchids, because I do an orchid band every year around this time. And I thought, oh, I want to collect different colored bean leaf Tamo Congo looking Neos. And so that's why I spent a ridiculous amount of money on that plant. But since it's hard to get that in the States, I just went ahead and got it. And lastly, this Amami is something that I wanted, but I didn't really want to spend too much money. And I think this only cost me, maybe it was 30, I don't really know, but I saw that it had several spikes, especially this one in the middle. I was really excited for that. But as you can tell, the leaves are not in the best shape. I unpotted the whole thing when I got home, like I do with all my Neos, and I noticed there was a lot of rotting with the roots. The roots are also really fine instead of thick, and I don't think that's normal. So what I did was I trimmed all the rotting roots, and I made sure to pot it so that no moss is in contact with the base of the plant, and we're just gonna take it easy. And I think Amami are generally a vigorous and easy growing Neo, so I have some faith in this plant. Very excited for that. I hope that middle spike actually blooms, because I've never seen a Amami in person before, and I thought it was fate that they had that on sale there. And a lot of these events, you're going to see plants where you can't buy online. They don't post some of these plants online. I guess they have kind of a stock just for shows or something. But I think this one, it had a price tag of 20, but it was mispriced, and so she only charged me, I think it was 25. I think she gave me like a discount. This one was 25 or 30, and then this one back here was 150. I think online. I bought this online and picked it up. I try not to think about how much money I spend, because at the end of the day, this is my only really hobby that uses a lot of money, and so I put on that band to kind of control my spend. And also, I don't have any more space on my desk. I had to set up this isolation cart with some grow lights, and I'm feeling a little bit it's a little crowded nowadays. So in order for me to appreciate my plants, I really don't want to buy any more. I really want to just focus on growing them properly. So that was my Neo haul from Orchids in the Park, San Francisco 2025.